Hello everyone and welcome to the final part of my entire plush collection. This just being the random plush I have, the oddballs, the one that don't fit anywhere else. So, let's get started. First we have this sleepy rabbit, who has a voice box, but it doesn't work because he is very old. Next we have this bear in a sports jersey. Next we have this little dog. Next we have this shark puppet, which is actually a topper for golf clubs, but you would probably know him on the channel as Sharky the Shark. Next we have this camel, who is quite scuffed as he's been kept in storage. Next is this little green fish, which I believe I won at an amusement park. Next we have this little puppet here. Not very little, but here he is. Just a puppy. He's not really a plush, but I figured I should include him. Next is Lil Chonk's Mr. Hall monitor. Next is this green monster here, who has Velcro on his arms, and he can attach them to each other. Next is this elephant, who you would know on the channel as Elephie. Next we have Junior from SML. Lil Chonk's SMG4. Lil Chonk's X. Here is the second camel. Next is Lil Chonk's Western Meggie. Next up is Big SMG4. Next is the seal. And we have a little Christmas tree here. Next we have this little blue penguin. Next is In a Health Plus, who is a mascot for medicine, but I have him as a plush. Next is Mandeville, who was the mascot for the London 2012 Para-Olympics. Lil Chonk's Ori. Next is the 10th anniversary cake that came with the Lil Chonk's Mean Machine pack. Next is this sheep puppet, who looks absolutely ridiculous. That's why I got him. Next is this little reindeer plush. Also have this lion. Next we have this snake plush. Next we have a little rabbit, which is actually from Flint Chocolate. Next is this Odd Ones Out keyring, or keychain. And next up is Hank. Next up is this sheep plush. And white dog. Lil Chonk's FM. Next is another Odd Ones Out keychain. Next is this orange monster, who is from the same brand as the green one, so he has Velcro on his arms. Next is this turret from the Lochank's internet safety set. Next we have this bear, who can actually move his legs, which is pretty interesting. Next we have Jeffy. Next we have this Lego guy, whose arms can move. Not the legs though, just the arms. Next we have Wenlock, who is the mascot for the London 2012 Olympics. Just the regular Olympics. Next we have this much bigger Odd Ones Out head, which is quite squishy. Next is the last of the three monsters with this red one, who has Velcro on his arms, so yep, he can connect. Next is this koala puppet. Next we have a cone, which is also from the Lochank's internet safety set. Next we have a plush of... oh hey, that's me! A plush made by my mom. Next is this purple bird puppet, which has a squeaker in his nose. So you can tell how annoying that can get. Next is this purple bear. Next we have this frog. Next is... what the hell is that? Yeah, I don't even know what this is. It's a demon rabbit or something. Next is this dragon puppet in an egg, and you can close the egg and hide the dragon in there. As you can see here. Next we have Melanie. Next is this starfish, which I got from an aquarium many years ago. Next is this just random boy puppet. Next we have this white bear. Next we have this little Meggy keychain. Next we have this Chef Pee-Pee puppet from the SML store, not the actual Chef Pee-Pee. I will never understand why they didn't just make this puppet look like the actual Chef Pee-Pee. Next we have this brown bear. I have a lot of bears, primarily because of my name. Next we have Rudolph. Didn't know if this would count in the pop culture or here, but Rudolph isn't technically from anything. He's from a song. That's not like a movie or a show, so... Next we have an Odd Ones Out Subway worker. Next we have this frog puppet. Next is this little dog. Next we have this prince puppet. Next we have another Odd Ones Out keychain. I believe this is the last one, but it might not be. Next is another purple bear. Next we have this little pink penguin. Next we have this blue bear, which looks to be a graduation bear. I'm not entirely sure though. Next we have this kangaroo with the Joey falling out of the pouch. Next we have another bear. This time he's wearing a scarf. Next we have this turtle, like Hank. So this guy's name is Tank. Next we have this TY mouse. Next we have another penguin wearing a scarf. Though a penguin would not need a scarf. They're fine in the cold. Next is another bear. I genuinely did not realize how many bears I have until now. Next is a bigger lint rabbit. Next is Lil Chonk's Melanie. Next is another bear in a sweater. Next is Tari. Next we have this blue dinosaur puppet. Next is Lil Chonk's Desty. Lil Chonk's Meggie. Here is another puppet. Just a regular, average guy puppet. Next we have this badger, I think. Not entirely sure, but here he is. Next is Lil Chonk's Axel. Next is Lil Chonk's Whisk, whose mask can be removed and revealed her cute little face. Next we have this platypus. Next is this final bear. This is the last bear, I promise. There he is. Next is this green fish, which I believe I also won at an amusement park. Next is Lil Chonk's Tari. And finally, this is the last plush of this collection, and the last plush I own. I gotta end it with a big one, and so give it up for David Winkle. You all know him on this channel. What was once just a regular penguin turned into what is essentially the mascot of my channel. Here he is, and I couldn't think of a better way to end off this collection. And that is not only every other plush I own, but that is also just my whole plush collection. So yeah, there you go. We're gonna put the final tally on the screen now. And yeah, so hope you had fun watching all these videos, and I'm gonna put them all together soon. But yeah, that's all from me now, so until next time, hopefully the next real video will come out soon. But until then, see ya!